Hey, it's Greg with Key West Spice Company, and today we're going to bring you a Captain's Blend bacon wrapped pork tenderloin. Quick, easy dinner, no problem, no fuss, no muss, and really easy to do. You know what we like to do here is, I've said it before in person, a lot of people have seen me say it, that we like to do recipes with stuff that you have at home. Simple recipes, easy recipes, because nobody likes to go to the grocery store and buy 30 items and spend $40 to make one recipe. I can't tell you how many times I've looked at that on the internet, recipes on the internet. So we are trying to make our recipes simple, easy for everybody to use, and budget friendly, because we all need that right now. So basically what we're gonna do, we've got our Captain's Blend, we're gonna sprinkle that all over our pork tenderloin. Then we're gonna wrap it in bacon. We're gonna stick it in the oven for about a half hour, 20 to 25 minutes, 375, and we'll have a bacon wrapped pork tenderloin for dinner tonight. We'll match that up with some mashed potatoes too.
Woohoo!
So anyway, one of the things I do like to do is I like to spray the bottom of my pan all the time. You'll see me do this a lot of times. I just give it a quick spray. It makes cleanup a lot easier, and I'm all for making cleanup easy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one hand to do my sprinkling of my seasoning. The other hand is on the bottle. That way I don't cross-contaminate anything. And it's looking good. And you don't need to use a lot of this. You know, only a couple tablespoons will do, and actually probably even a little bit less than this. 1.5, 2 pound pork tenderloin. These normally come in packs of 2. So you've got 2. This is actually the smaller of the 2 that was in the pack that I bought. So we're gonna take our bacon, and I like a thicker cut bacon, but you can use a thin cut bacon if you want. You can use whatever. Do one wrap over top of that, and it doesn't matter if you get some of that bacon, that Captain's Blend on the bacon, because believe it or not, that Captain's Blend and that bacon really go together well. Captain's Blend in any pork or chicken is just absolutely, in my opinion, amazing. Not just because it's our seasoning, but because it's a good one. So we're just doing a quick wrap here, nothing special, nothing. I'm not even going to use toothpicks to hold it in place. And looks like I got it about right. I'm going to have maybe a little tiny tail there that's not going to be covered up, and that's quite all right. Now, actually, you know what? It's going to be covered up. So that's a good thing. Never have too much bacon on this, believe me. So I'm going to lift that up and put it right in there. And of course, I'm going to wash my hands. Always wash your hands. Don't want to spread that around the pork, chicken, steak, anything raw like that. You want to wash your hands. And I will wash that cutting board also right before I reuse it. So we've got our oven preheated to 375. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven right now, but isn't that a beautiful thing?
It's a beautiful thing.
And it's going to go right into the oven, middle rack, middle of the oven, put our timer on for 20 minutes, and we will see you soon. Well, welcome back. The pork tenderloin has come out of the oven, and it has just finished its setting time. When I say setting, we like to let the meat rest. You do this with any roast, any steak, anything like that. Once you pull it out of the oven, kind of just tent it like I've done here with some aluminum foil and just let it sit. So we let this sit for about 5 minutes. And the reveal, we did this for 25 minutes and then about 3 minutes or so under the broiler to crispen up that bacon. If you use thinner bacon, it's obviously gonna cook a little bit faster, but I love that thick cut bacon. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and cut this into some medallions. I've already got the potatoes done on our grill, so or on our plates. Got my nice sharp knife, about 1/4 inch each on these, and take a look at that. That was a little bit thicker, but we'll go ahead and plate these up. go like that, 1, 2, and get that one. Ah! My bacon is not cooperating with me. 3, because we know presentation counts, and look how juicy that is too. One of the things, don't be scared of pink pork. I know a lot of people, the old school generations, especially me, we kind of knew that we were told that if the pork had to be cooked till it was completely white. Don't have to do that. We're looking for 145 degrees on this. So some of these sections, the thinner sections, were more up around 160. The thinner parts were more around that one, or the thicker parts were more around that 145. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this. This is a quick, simple, easy, and when it's on sale, cheap meal. I think this was only 4 something a pound on sale at the grocery store this week. So it makes the perfect meal, and obviously you can do a lot with it, and it goes a long way, and it really amps things up. Anyway, stick with us. Please like and subscribe to our videos. It does help us out considerably. We're marching our way to that 100, and someday maybe we'll be social influencers or whatever they're called nowadays. Don't know, but anyway, Greg from QS Spice Company, and enjoy.